Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Real Reed here. Following the will of God, it is always my intent to lead and guide you to your higher self. Therefore, I am in the right place at the right time, showing up to give you value so you can prosper even as your soul prospers. As you can tell, I already got started in this read, and we have warrior, messages, automatic writing. All three of these came out with ascended masters on the bottom of the deck. And y'all see, well, y'all didn't see me shuffle, but I shuffled before. And it's funny because I was messing with these cards before I hit record, and these three cards were kind of together. And we got ascended masters on the bottom of the deck. The order they came out in is not the order I laid them out in. So let me just go ahead and open up automatic writing. You know, they tell you to journal your feelings, journal your goals, just journal your day. And I feel like with that journaling, you get stuff out, the messages will come because you'll start going out in nature, grounding yourself. We know journaling, it brings peace, it brings clarity, and sometimes it even brings guidance and directions. And a lot of times when you first start journaling, it will lead you out to nature for whatever reason. Your mind will just have you out in nature. I brought that up because I want you to notice the angel behind the tree. And she's going about her day picking up things that she can use. See the vegetation in the basket? These are things that's going to nourish her body. So think about that thing in a tangible sense. Things that are going to nourish your body, relationships that are tangible, that are going to nourish you, that's going to nourish your mind, it's going to nourish your spiritual being. And see right here, on this card, she got milk and cookies on the nightstand, but she writing. And out here, this person has vegetation. And now we got the warrior, suited and booted. I'm going to just look real quick to see if it's any messages that I missed. The art of automatic writing can go by many other names. It is also an important part of inspiration, creative urge. Sometimes it may feel like wisdom or information are coming out of you, out of thin air, and prompting you to write it down. So basically, I feel like I said, the message is for you here. If you on YouTube, it's because this not your first time in the rodeo. And if you then got this far with me, or even energetically connected with me, it might be your first time in the rodeo, and you have prayed for somebody who done been there, done that, and you want somebody who will be honest with you, not just want money from you. I'm here to be honest with you. This is what I decided to do. This is the passion I went after. I decided to figure life out. And I figured it out. Life is not money. Life is not marriage. Life is you. Life is the connection that we can have automatically because you thought of something and God put me across your screen to explain it to you. So with these messages, we're going to go straight to messages because this is a message. It says the art of perceiving and receiving messages and guidance is not read too much. It is not to read too much into every little thing. Don't go out looking for answers, trying to make it happen. Contemplate your situation. Put your questions or requests out there clearly, then forget about it and get on with your day. The real message is the one that makes you sit up, take notice when your when you least expect it. And that's why they tell you, take the stuff that resonates you. You could be watching TV or not even paying attention to it, but something will come on or somebody will say something, and then you'll take notice to what they're saying. Those are the messages for you. You don't have to combat everything you don't agree with. And guess what? If the messages you don't agree with catch your attention, it's probably because it's something you need to deal with, but you think you don't. And ain't no probably. That's 10 out of 10 what it usually is. When you don't like something or you keep on having to say something back, it's because it's something in you that you don't want to deal with. And, you know, until you want to deal with it, it's okay. Like, it's definitely okay. But you got to be okay when people don't want to deal with you or deal with some foolishness that you might not be willing to change, or you can't, you know, it might not even be foolishness. It might be that you just an overgiver and people constantly taking advantage. When you ready to change, then you will stop giving so much, especially to the wrong individuals. And even though it's nothing for you to give, you will have to put some brakes on that handout because you understand that it's not being received in the way that it's intended. So, the warrior's way to courage and inspire. Today, warrior says you, look at how much you have done. Learned and achieved in this life. Look how far you have come. Stop comparing yourself to others because you will never know the full story of their lives. You are a wonderful person, and I am here to help you make the most of each day of your life. The warrior now stands beside you, ready to support and guide you along the next phase of your path. The warrior energy has come to support you and motivate you now. This is very powerful, proactive, and creative force you can harness and help take important actions in your life. The warrior is wise and loving archetype who uses his strength and energy to bring in new, generate positive action, and support and protect those who are dear to him. The warrior is here in your life to help you have the courage and confidence to do what you need to do. And that's what things just boil down to with Ascended Masters on the bottom of the deck. Like, and then when I picked up the deck, this card was at the end, integrity. You journeying on your path. You trusting to go into those white, cold mountains all by yourself. You are trusting your path. You are trusting that the Ascended Masters all over the world, from Buddha to Jesus to Mary to Egyptians to Indian to all of the Ascended Masters, all of the ones that we respect and adore. They watching over you as you go on this journey. And everything that you need to learn in this deck in between, because obviously you received the messages to go. But go with integrity, because your integrity is the test. It's not about getting the money. It's your integrity is the test. With the way you started, how are you going to finish your journey? Or you going to end that journey with that same integrity, that same moral compass that you started it with? We get so engulfed on how to make money, how things are done. Yeah, just because that's how things are done don't make them right. Just because that's how things are done don't make it right for you. It might be right for them. You might have to keep going on the path until you find what's right for you. We're not talking about everybody else is wrong and we're right. We're saying what's right for you. What is going to keep you, your integrity, your morals intact. And that's what the Ascended Masters want you to realize and understand. I took this off. Anything else out of here? Whew, y'all seen that? It flew out. Wisdom. It don't get no better than that on a journey, baby. Because that's what you're going to find. When you go on that journey of integrity, following the road less traveled, you are going to pick up wisdom. And then you can see that wisdom is not so common. What they say, the sense that God gave you, common sense ain't so common. Wisdom, it is not as common as people want to act like it is. You know, they have set up so many systems in the world that people can really copy, mock the systems. That's why they say God can't be mocked. But you can mock a system. You can mock a system. And that's why people are so quick to trust people who just regurgitate the system to them, because that's what they used to. That's what's been embedded in their brain. That's what's been projected upon them their whole life, is how the system does things. So you got to, in order to be successful, you got to get in the system of things. But what you have to understand is when you get in the system of things, maintain that your integrity separates you from the system. And that's where your wisdom will come into play. Just like King Solomon and the two ladies. That's my baby. Oh, no, that's my baby. Well, we're going to cut the baby in half and give each one of y'all half the baby. And what did the true mother say? No, don't touch my baby. I'd rather for my baby to be alive and well with the wrong person than me selfishly wanting everybody to know, I told y'all that was my baby. A wise woman will build up her household. A foolish woman will tear hers down because she doesn't have integrity. Anything else you want me to do with this message? The threshold. I'm seeing the threshold and self-acceptance. You know, maybe you already been on your journey for a while. And you at the threshold of deciding where you're going to go, who you're going to be, the things you've learned, the wisdom you've learned. Decide that you're going to live a beautiful life. We have beauty on the last on the deck. Right. I leave you the peace to decide. The choice is yours. We all have free will. Decide which way you're going to go. Which doors. Because remember, the only doors that's going to open and be prosperous are the doors that's for you. And you will prosper because you've accepted yourself. Now, mind you, these are the cards I took out following the spirit. Because he's left you peace. The spirit, the Holy Spirit has given you peace. And what is peace? Freedom to decide and be and do whoever it is you want to be and do. So, you know, we try to make it a little dramatic at the end, but you know, it just is what it is. Take this message, share it with somebody, cut it up. Whatever you got to do, leave me a comment. But please, if you made it this far, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It's going to be taking a lot of turns and twists because we just starting small, but we're not going to despise our small beginnings. I will say I had to learn that part of the wisdom, that part of the game is not to despise small beginnings, because, you know, I come from we know how to put it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never had to have a small beginning, but I went on the road. I went through the road less travel. I didn't do what everybody else in my family did. So this is my small beginning. I'm excited about it. I hope you heard. If you heard in the beginning, I hope you stay on the ride with me, because trust me, everybody I connect with get better. And not no little bit better. I mean like big better. I'm big energy over here. So stay connected. Leave me a comment. Subscribe. I love you.